Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So now it is official, we will have our new prestige king. Top prestige champion in the game is going to be Iron Man Infamous or New Doom or I Doom, or call him as you will, but it is official. It is confirmed that he will in fact have the highest prestige out of everybody in the game. Currently, up until now, it has been Silver Surfer, who came out in about 2019, so it has been a very long time since somebody, kind of threw a challenge to Silver Surfer, and Infamous Iron Man is the man to dethrone him. Now, that also comes with a certain amount of grief at this point and annoyance in the community, and I have been hearing more and more of it coming from even the blubberiest of whales. Especially, I believe this thing is going to be ever so more irritating because with the arrival of Infamous Iron Man, Kabam is pushing out Omega Sentinel out of top 5 prestige. So with Infamous Iron Man, this is going to be the 4th champion in less than half a year, in like 4 months, 5 months, that has top 5 prestige. And from the original top 5 champions, we only have Silver Surfer and Dr. Doom now remaining as is. But here's going to be the problem that is definitely going to extremely annoy and frustrate a ton of players. Omega Sentinel is a very new champion, and big deal when she came out was made of her prestige. And therefore, I know people who spent ridiculous amounts trying to acquire her or grind for her. And now, less than half a year later, she's pushed out of that ever so glamorous or coveted top 5 spot. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Omega Sentinel, and I do think she's an amazing champion. But at the same time, realistically, prestige is a huge part of why so many people went so hard for her. And with this pace, the most dangerous thing that Kabam is subjecting themselves to is the player burnout. More and more people are just refusing to chase prestige or feel that they're not able to. And, for full disclosure, I'm kind of one of them. Because I did have the top 5 prestige, I did have the top prestige possible in the game at one point, and I did acquire my Sentinel as well, and I did chase her and spent more than I should have. But then comes the Valkyrie, then comes the Quicksilver, now comes the I Doom or New Doom or whatever else, and I'm kind of done. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna take prestige in consideration for sure when I do my rank ups, but there is no way you can possibly try and keep up with all of these champions coming out and then taking it, acquiring them in the first place. I don't have Valkyrie, Quicksilver, I can't go super hard for Immortal Iron Man either. Then there's a matter of taking them all the way to rank 4, and then there's the matter of obviously putting in 206 stones. And it's good, in my opinion, that there are changes to top 5 prestige champions, but then when they're happening at this pace, it just becomes overwhelming and it becomes alienating. And I think more and more people are just kind of throwing their hand at it. Now, ironically speaking, I don't necessarily think that is the worst thing. At the same time, I do know that this is completely going to overwhelm some players, and it could end up backfiring. Who knows? But at this point, I can safely say that I genuinely believe that Kabam is overdoing it. You see, we go through 3-year period where basically no champions touch the top 3 or top 4 prestige champions at all. And then all of a sudden it's bang, 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 bang. It's kind of like if it rains, it pours. I do believe that it's good that there are new top prestige champions added ever so often, but I do think that this space is quite literally drowning people in that. And we'll see how it works out. But I genuinely think that if anything, Kabam has pushed far more people away from trying to play a prestige game than they are kind of like encouraging or reaping benefits from at this point already. I think with Quicksilver being in the second spot, that would have been a perfect place where to stop for now, for a while, and then at some point in the next year, release something else. But, I'm not Kabam, obviously. I'm not making these decisions. I don't have the charts in there. And, yeah, I sincerely do hope that Kabam kind of like pushes that brake pedal and leaves it somewhat alone now. Because, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with for anybody who does chase. It's a lot of commitment that they are requiring from players, and it just might be too much in my opinion. Obviously, I do understand that the people who do not chase top prestige might not necessarily even enjoy the fact that Infamous Iron Man is going to be as high in prestige as he is. Because if Infamous Iron Man was not hyped enough already, if he wasn't gonna get big enough arena scores as is and all that other stuff, well then, because of this, his cutoff obviously immediately just went up at least 40 or 50 million. And if you thought that Quicksilver had high cutoffs in arena, or at the very least first round, then this guy probably will beat that record. And arena is like whole another kind of worms. Like, I have publicly stated that I will absolutely not grind for any new featured 6-star champion until something's done with arenas, because it's just ridiculous. We basically kind of jumped over all of the 200 millions and immediately went to 300 million. A couple months ago, having a 200 million cutoff was like this huge thing. It was like, oh, that's a massive cutoff. Oh, it's 210 million cutoff. Oh my god, everybody must have really wanted this champion. And then all of a sudden we jumped straight to 310 million cutoff. And then when Quicksilver went for 230 million in round 2, everybody was like, the cutoff was really low. Really? 230 million? Really low cutoff? Anyways. Yeah. I think the whole arena situation quite dire, and the whole prestige situation at this point is just too fast-paced, too heavy to keep up. So more and more people will just not try and do that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this entire situation. I maybe will break down their abilities fully now that we have seen them, and yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next